Hello there folks, I'm the Lon Chaney Reviewer and welcome to Silent Film Saturday, episode number 31. Beginning October, well, this is kind of already the beginning of October, but every Saturday I should be talking about either a creepy silent movie or a silent horror movie. But I can guarantee there'll be at least one more Lon Chaney film to add. And this week I'm glad to be talking about a film that I had never actually seen in its entirety before. That film being Tod Browning's West of Zanzibar. I believe, this Warner Archive, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me just show you the package. So the poster for the film. See what you mean. See this. This is. I really like this poster because of like the different colors used, and I love Lon Chaney bald in this movie. Kind of people to cast, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer picture. And yeah, all that information. Has the original music score, which means there's like sound effects as well, roars and things like that. So that is the DVD of the film. Yeah, that's all there is to really say about Warner Archive, except that's it. Anywho, West of Zanzibar has a wizard named Froso who's in love with a woman. The woman says she loves Lionel Barrymore's character. Chaney wants to get Lionel Barrymore, but Chaney gets paralyzed from the waist down. Then, because of what happens, circumstances, the lady goes to the church with what appears to be Lionel Barrymore's child or daughter. Chaney goes to Africa and waits 18 years and makes the girl suffer. And he wants to plot revenge against Lionel Barrymore. The first thing I can really say about this film is that it's delightfully demented. This film is just really, really perverse and weird. Even in the beginning, it's a little off. Where Chaney's makeup is just very weird with the mustache and a little patch down here. It's a little over the top, and you have him making this girl suffer. She's done nothing. And she suffers for 18 years, and then he lies to her and says, "Oh, I'm your father," and then, "No, just kidding." And you just really, really hate Chaney in some ways in this version. Even though there are some scenes where he's able to put on the pathos, really what he's really good at. But he's also really good at making you hate a character as well. And I loved that this character was so evil. What really makes me laugh too is that Lionel Barrymore was also in the film Key Largo that I watched earlier this week, and he's also crippled. And I think to myself, wow, that's really funny, kind of. But anyway, I really like Chaney's performance in the film. His makeup with like the 5 o'clock shadow, the bald head, it really works. And I really wish Chaney was like transported into the 80s where he could be like an action star. I don't know. That's awesome. That would be awesome though. He's just, like I said, he's just so evil in the film. But when he comes to a certain realization in the film, you see him his face gradually transform, and he's just like, I can't believe what I've done. But in some ways, he's still kind of despicable, because he put the girl through all that trouble, and he's just, in some ways, not a very good person because of what happened to him. What else is really interesting about the film is that it has the Tarzan music a little bit. Or at least the first few chords or pieces where it goes dun 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 bum bum bum, whereas Tarzan's like bum 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 bum. And FYI for you youngsters out there, I'm not talking about the Disney Tarzan. I'm talking about the Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan, which is also an MGM title. So that doesn't surprise me that the music sounds similar. So I just thought I'd throw it out there. Yes, this is very much a Tod Browning film because people are weird. Even the normal people look weird. There's nobody really normal looking in this film. It has African natives. People could say that's offensive, and all I can say is it's like 1928 or 1929. You have to realize that was just the time period. And it's not really making a profound statement about African people either. They're just natives. They're not even, that's just the whole thing with the movie. There are shots of animals in the film, I think like insects and like alligators, and that really makes the film feel more authentic. And the jungle scenery is really cool. I like movies like especially from like the early 30s that have like an exotic feel to them. Things like King Kong or the Tarzan films. I really want to see Trader Horn. That's what this movie made me want to do. Maybe you want to watch Trader Horn. And there's some really nice scenes where there's like a guy dressed up as like a monster scaring natives who have like these giant elephant tusks. That's really cool. And I really enjoyed this movie a lot. There's not much I can really say about it except it's really demented, and it is a Tod Browning film definitively, because there's so many there's weird characters. Chaney's character is demented and weird. And it's really weird to see Chaney just pull his legs off onto his wheelchair or pull him off and like crawl towards people. It's just kind of off-putting. And that's what I liked about this film. It was just very, very off-putting. And I really liked it. But I don't know if I would purchase this DVD, depending on if there's a sale with the Warner Archive or not. You might record this on TCM. I really like this film. But next week we have one of my all-time favorite silent films, Paul Lenny's 1927 film, The Cat and the Canary. I'll see you next week.